Alright. Part 3. Look at your team. Pretty interesting. Fighting weakness. Fighting weakness. Fighting weakness. Scarf fighting. That's really good for me. I'm going to go ahead and I might actually just lead with him. Why not? The worst that can happen is he goes into something that I don't have a stab move against that'll hit properly, but I might even have super effective things against everyone. I don't think he can take me out with just one thing, so I might as well superpower here. Although he does have the Dusclops up, so I'm gonna go for a Flare Blitz, because why not? Flare Blitz to 78%. That would have killed, and the Boom Burst will take me out if... Okay, he's Specs, I believe. So with him being Specs, I know that I cannot speed him with Zapdos. And nothing on his team really wants to take a T-Bolt. So if I go, yeah, T-Bolt, and that's going to be super awesome for me, because that's going to get this thing out of the way. And if he decides to switch, I will probably be able to 2-hit KO, because Stab and Specs is just a crazy thing, especially on Zelda here, who has 125 base attack, I believe. So Zelda's not too bad, actually. Probably a bulkier set would be better, but in this case, that just works out for me. That's a Dusclops. A Violate Dusclops is just crazy defensively. So the fact that it did almost half, close to half, is fantastic. I don't really know exactly what he's going to do. He could Pain Split here, which would really suck for me. But if he doesn't, I don't know what I want to do. In all honesty, he could go for a burn or something. Beavis, I just need to keep T-bolting and hope for the best, because I don't have an exact check. Yeah, there's the Pain Split, and he's just gonna heal up for days at a time on me. He's gonna go for another one here, so I might as well switch out and go into something that will be able to counter him pretty well, which will be Gloria, because these things are not very big damage dealers. They do carry Seismic Toss, which, I mean, okay, he's gonna sub, which is kind of strange. I don't really see the point of subbing on something like this. He's going to Will-O-Wisp against my sub, though, which is really good for me, because I'm going to be able to take him out before he takes me out. I'm not going to be able to hit that Scald. He's going to Pain Split. I don't know if he has any actual attacks, because he only has one more move slot, and based on the fact he went for Pain Split, either he didn't know that would not go through sub, or he honestly just doesn't have another move. He has the Nightshade, which is pretty good, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and sub one more time. If he goes for a Nightshade here, I will probably be able to... Actually, no, I will be forced to Scald the next turn. However, I need a Draco here. Pray to God I don't miss, and I need to break that sub, because if he's just going to go ahead and Nightshade here, we're both going to be broken at the end of this, and I'm going to have to switch. So there goes the Nightshade. If he subs, that's going to be pretty problematic for me. But if he doesn't, that's not going to be too big of a deal. So I'm going to go back into Zelda, who I know can dish that much damage. Pain Split, that's going to put him way back up. But after 2 turns, my Thunderbolt should kill in 2 turns, and I should survive so long as he doesn't do... I mean, if he... I don't know. If he Nightshades here, that... No, he can't even heal me with the Nightshade. So, I will live to fight another day with Zapdos here. I'm going to go ahead with a T-Bolt, and yeah, that's a dead one. So, that's pretty good for me. I do outspeed Exploud with Zelda, so that's really good to keep around. He does have this, however, which probably is going to have some sort of priority, which means I should probably switch out. These things are usually physical attackers, but I could be wrong in this scenario. Psychic. I don't really counter it with that. I can't go to Beavis. Gloria. Gloria is going to be really good. If you've never used a defensive Kingdra before, I really do recommend it. I prefer the Seadra variant in the lower tiers, because it's simply more fun. That's a... Ouch. Ow. I don't like crits. That did a lot though, considering the fact that I'm physically defensive. That was pretty... Ow. I really need a burn here. Okay, so I didn't get the burn, which is not good. He is going to probably go for another Drain Punch, however. And I might as well just save Beavis for when something dies. I do want to keep Zelda around because it is going to be a very speedy Pokemon. I'm going to switch to Fiona. Hopefully he doesn't Psycho Cut, or I don't know. I'm just hoping that this doesn't do too much to me. There's another Drain Punch, and it does 35 resisted. That's monstrous and very painful. So I just need to go ahead and EQ. He's just gonna take me clean out. That is rough. This is gonna be a really, really painful game. He's gonna go for some sort of crazy move. Hopefully he knocks me down to my sturdy, because if that is the case, I'm going to bring him down with me. And Zelda's gonna be able to clean up, and then hopefully, somehow, some way, I can get Gloria back alive and kicking, and then Aggron somehow will pull through for me. I don't know, but I'm gonna try my best to make this happen, so long as this guy actually plays. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the... Okay, good. I don't like turning the timer on, I honestly don't. That did nothing though. Pineco, you... I underestimated you, Pineco. I'm sorry. That was beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna Spikes here, because he forces the switch. Shao, I don't know what you're gonna do here, Shao. Maybe you have Blaze Kick or something. I honestly do not know, but I'm going to Pain Split, because I don't know if you get any setup moves. You might get Work Up. He might even get Swords Dance or Bulk Up, and I really hope you don't. So he goes for Fake Out. That kind of sucks, but that didn't do very much to me. So I'm gonna just keep on Pain Splitting, because if this thing wants to throw something at me, I can probably actually live it. Drain Punch, not a big deal. And apparently this thing is not very high health, which, I mean, it has Regenerator, so the more health it has, the more it recovers. I guess that doesn't really matter. So layers of Spikes are going to be really helpful for me here. Gotta have more of that tea. Really unprofessional of me, but I'm just kind of relaxing. The hotel I'm in right now, this was kind of... The room was given to me for the night by my parents as a Christmas gift. That, I mean, it's 3 weeks after Christmas, but that's when it was for. And I'm fine with that. I'm enjoying myself. Anna was here earlier, and yeah, had a good old time. I could go for another set of Spikes. I am kind of afraid of a Dragon Dance, however. And if he goes for Dragon Dance, that's... because he's going to outspeed a lot of my team. And, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and Pain Split, hoping that he goes for a move right off the bat. He goes for the Rock Slide. I survive, which is fantastic for me. 43, I can take another one. But do I want to go for another Pain Split or get up my set of Spikes? He is going to Rock Slide again, so I could predict that. And seeing as he doesn't have an item, he might actually be like locked into that. So Mian Shao counters me. Metacham counters me. I need to pray that he doesn't switch, and if he does, he doesn't go into one of those. I don't outspeed him, and it's looking like he might actually be choiced into that. So, hoping he is, I might as well go for the good old Earthquake, because that's going to hurt everyone, at least a decent chunk. Let's be honest, the Max Attack Life Orb set is going to hoit. Boom! Taking that out right away. That's crazy. I don't know if it was max health or not. I feel like if it was max health, it would have taken that a lot better. But then again, this thing does really need speed. But then that would leave its attack kind of like dismal. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. Tantrum here, if he goes for a Focus Blast, I'm doomed. But if he goes for some sort of like Boom Burst, I'm gonna eat that up. Beavis is kind of useless to me at the moment, other than Metacham. And actually, no, I counter everybody on this team fairly well. Rex is gonna hurt, so I need to save. Wow, I didn't expect to say I needed to save him, but I kind of do. I need to save Zelda. Gloria would be great to have. I just can't risk a Focus Blast at the moment. So I need to go into Gloria. He goes for an Overheat, and I survive. Oh my god. And that means I'm going to be able to take another one. He's dead on Switch Out. He's not going to kill me this next one. I can't sub, though. If I could here, that would be phenomenal for me. I could go ahead and Draco whatever he wants to bring in. That would be huge, but I'm going to Scald because everything else, yeah, everything else would have really not done so well if they got burned. He does have a very physical team. So Gloria here, I'm surprised she didn't do more. But he's going to bring in the Diablo Bisharp. Draco is not going to do so much because Steel, Ice Beam, not Stab, Scald. I just cannot really risk here. He's going to Sucker Punch and kill me. He's a Life Orb set, so I know he is not choiced. Beavis here would be pretty good. I can't bring in Zelda because that's Sucker Punch. I don't think he might have a Fighting Titan move, and if he does, it's not going to be good for me. Honestly, I need to bring in Pineco here, and hope I made the and just hope, yeah, that I made the right decision. He's gonna Swords Dance, and I'm just gonna have to Struggle Bug. That did nothing. So long as I can actually survive, this might be beneficial. He's gonna Swords Dance. He's just gonna keep bringing that up, and we are apparently like same health. So this is getting a little scary. I just need to continue pain splitting because if I somehow have a chance, I think we're actually at the exact amount of HP from. Well, I mean, obviously we pain splitted and none of us took health, so we would be at the same HP. But I'm pretty sure last turn we were actually at same HP before I even pain split. So I'm gonna go ahead and pain split one more time, and I don't survive, which was kind of expected, which is kind of upsetting. I just need to go in here and Earthquake and pray that somehow I manage to kill and not be killed, and that's not going to be the case, and he is going to win this matchup against me, which is pretty unfortunate because that makes me 1-2 now, and 1-2 is not very good, but I mean, I've been playing some pretty good people tonight, and I think I'd rather play people who are actually very skilled in this game rather than just kind of sweep through everybody, because that makes it more entertaining for you guys. And good team on his part. It is really physical heavy, but yeah, it's still won. So I'm gonna see you guys in part 4. Goodbye.